There is a moment in life when the noise becomes too loud to ignore. The kind of noise that not only fills your mind, but also spills over, suffocating the spirit and blurring the sense of self. For me, that moment came quietly, almost unnoticed, in the middle of an ordinary day. I sat by the window, watching the world outside move with a gentle rhythm that seemed very different from the storm inside me. The trees swayed softly in the wind, the river flowed with a certain peacefulness, and the sky was painted with the brilliant yellow of dawn. But inside me there was only chaos, a relentless cycle of demands, expectations, and the burden of trying to be everything for everyone except myself. It's been too long. I have let toxic stress become my constant companion. It seeps into my mornings the moment I open my eyes, follows me throughout the day, and haunts me at night. My mind is a tangled web of worries, responsibilities, and self-doubt. I tell myself I'm strong for enduring it all, for never breaking down. But the truth is, I'm gradually forgetting who I truly am. I have given away my energy, my peace, my joy, until only the echo of the person I once was remains. That morning, as the sunlight filtered through the leaves and created soft patterns on the floor, I realized that something had to change. I could no longer ignore the pain in my heart, the weariness in my bones, and the silent longing for something more. It was time to choose myself. The decision was neither noisy nor dramatic. It was a gentle but firm whisper. Enough. I deserve better. I deserve peace. And so, I began to let go. Letting go is not easy. It means giving up the belief that my worth is measured by my ability to endure or the amount of burden I can carry for others. It means allowing myself to say no, set boundaries, prioritize mental health without feeling guilty or apologizing. I start with small things. I take quiet moments during the day, a few minutes to breathe, to stretch, to simply be present. I sit in quiet corners, listen to my heartbeat, and allow myself to feel without judgment. Nature became my refuge. I found comfort in the gentle embrace of the forest, the soft rustling of leaves, and the steady pulse of the earth beneath my feet. I walked along quiet trails, letting the cool morning air envelop me, and watched the world awaken in colors I had long forgotten to notice. The river, with its calm and continuous flow, reminded me that life can also flow gently if I allow it. The mountains, shrouded in a delicate mist, told stories of resilience and silent strength that come from standing firm despite passing storms. When I spent more time in nature, I began to listen, the world around me and the voice within myself. I realized how much beauty I had missed while rushing from one duty to another. I noticed the sunlight dancing on the water, the scent of wildflowers carried by the breeze, the gentle rhythm of the waves as they kissed the shore. Each moment became an invitation to return to myself, to reclaim the parts I had lost along the journey. With each step, I feel the burden of toxic stress beginning to fade. I let go of relationships that drain my spirit and commitments that no longer align with my values. I stop seeking validation from those who have never truly seen me and instead focus on nurturing connections that bring joy and peace. I have learned that saying no is not a selfish act, but an act of self-respect. I understand that choosing myself does not mean abandoning others, but honoring the truth that I deserve to receive love and care just as much as I have given. Through these simple changes, I discovered a new sense of freedom. I realized that I could create my own balance based on authenticity and self-compassion. I no longer judge my day by what I have accomplished, but by the level of presence, deep feelings, and how gently I treat myself. I find clarity in quiet moments, strength in vulnerability, and courage in choosing the path that suits me. There are days when old habits try to pull me back, when the voices of doubt and guilt ring louder. But I remind myself of the dawn, of the flowing river, of the fields of flowers blooming in wild defiance of the chaos of the world. I remind myself that peace is not something to be earned or pursued, but something to be allowed, nurtured, and protected. Over time, I began to notice changes within myself. My breath became deeper, and my sleep more peaceful. Laughter came more easily, and my eyes found magic in the simplest things: the birds singing at dawn, the gentle sunset, the feeling of grass beneath my feet. I felt a quiet confidence growing inside me, an understanding that I could face anything that came my way because I was standing firm in my own truth. The journey of choosing myself is still ongoing. It is not a single decision, but a series of choices made every day. To respect my own needs, listen to my heart, and believe that I am enough just as I am. It is a practice of returning, time and time again, to the core of who I am, and allowing that to be enough. If you feel lost in the noise, weighed down by toxic pressure, I hope my story will be a gentle reminder. You have the right to choose yourself. You can let go of things that no longer serve you. You can create space for peace, for healing, for joy. You can find your way back, one small step at a time. Let's begin by listening to the world around you and to the quiet wisdom within you. Recognize the beauty that exists, even amidst chaos. Allow yourself to feel, to rest, and to heal. Believe that choosing yourself is not an act of rebellion, but an act of love. An act that spreads, bringing light and freedom not only to you, but to all those you touch. Today, I stand in a place of balance and clarity. I have learned that true strength is not enduring endless stress, but knowing when to let go. I have discovered that my worth is inherent, not dependent on conditions. And I have found the courage to live authentically, guided by the gentle lessons of nature, the wisdom from my heart, and the firm belief that peace is possible. I hope you also find the strength to choose yourself. I hope you let go of burdens that no longer belong to you and embrace the freedom that comes from living true to yourself. I hope you walk through fields of flowers, stand under the radiant sunset, and know that deep within your soul, you deserve all the joy this world has to offer. Let your journey begin today, and believe that with every step you take, you are coming back to yourself.